Oh my God, there's a moose. There's multiple moose. I just started my hike. It is 6 a.m. We're here at the Patsy Marley Lake Loop Trail here at Brighton. Oh my God. There's multiple moose up here. I don't know if you can see them on my GoPro, but they're up there. So I want to be very respectful of the moose, but I mean, I don't know if you can zoom in, but there's two guys right there and there's two moose. What a great way to start the day. So I'm gonna try to keep my distance because I know that moose can be rather aggressive. So I think I'm just gonna chill over here for now. All right, so it looks like the moose have passed, which is good. So, I mean, great way to start the day. Hopefully that tells us how our trip's gonna be. I don't really know. Well, I can definitely hear a waterfall. Wow, oh my goodness. Look at this. This is incredible. If I had to guess, I would say that we are coming up here shortly on Lake Mary. Wildflowers are looking beautiful. I'll tell you what, it's a great day to have a great day. I mean, it is stunning up here. About a mile from Lake Catherine. Yeah, I'm just in awe. It's beautiful. I did stop for a second just to get some water with my electrolytes in it, which is different from what I got right here. And I got eaten alive by mosquitoes. Like, eaten alive. Now I'm super itchy, not gonna lie, but I think there's a nice view. I'm taking my time today. I mean, it is a beautiful morning. Can't get much better days than this. You can hear a waterfall right around here somewhere, but just, I mean, look at this. The alpine glow on the mountains and the sunrise. Beautiful day to be out here. All right, so we just got to Lake Mary. The sun is definitely coming on up now. And I mean, this is gorgeous. So, great morning. I am pretty surprised. It's a holiday weekend, right? It is July 5th, it's a Saturday. Got to the parking lot, you know, around 6 a.m. And I was the 5th car here. And I think one other group has come up behind me, a couple trail runners. So, you know, early bird gets the worm. If you want to get somewhere, get up early, get a good spot. And the views are definitely worth it. So we are a little over an hour, a little over 2 miles in, and we just made it to Lake Catherine. I'll tell you what, it is super windy here, but I mean, it does look absolutely stunning here. So yeah, like I said, super windy. I do have my soft shell, which is good, just because when I get over the ridge, near the top of the mountains, I don't know how windy, how cold it's gonna be. I have been sweating, so the wind does make it a little bit chillier. So, but I think this is where I was gonna say this is where the fun begins. I've been having a blast so far. I mean, just look at this. This is incredible. But I do think this is where it's gonna get challenging, and more fun. So yeah, let's get right into it. So down there we got Lake Catherine. We are coming up right here on Mountain View. And then I think we just take the ridge line up. So I was incorrect. It is not Mount Wolverine first. If we look, this is Mount Tuscarora, from my understanding, which is where we will be going. And then back here, between these trees, I believe is Mount Wolverine. So I do think we're gonna stop here real quick for a little break, just to get some trail mix in us. I didn't have a massive breakfast, so I think it's about time we get some sugar in us for the next portion of this hike. I am glad I brought my soft shell. I was debating it, but it is super windy, and because I'm sweating, the wind feels a little chillier. So, but yeah, I think we're almost to the top. Oh, probably not. I don't know. So I believe, this is incredible. I gotta come back here to watch the sunrise one day. Or maybe, like I said, we'll just do that on Sunset Peak, which I don't know which one it is right now. But anyways, stunning. So now I believe we are at the top of Mount, I believe it's Mount Tuscarora. I hope that is correct. So yeah, exciting. And so next we got to make it all the way to the very top, right? All right, here we go. I mean, it is beautiful up here. You can see Mount Tim all the way in the back. Just stunning. And so next, I believe it's up there, is Mount Wolverine. All the way in the distance, you see Mount Tim. That's incredible. Oh my goodness. Whew. We are at the top of Wolverine. Here we are, the top of Wolverine. It's stunning up here. So it took me over a little 2 hours, 20 minutes. That includes me stopping, you know, for my trail mix and whatnot. Forgot to stop my watch, so definitely probably about 2 hours to get up here. I mean, well worth it. Now I think, from my understanding, we're now gonna hike this ridge and then come down, and then I forgot there's another peak over here. Maybe it's this one, I'm not sure. But that's definitely the goal. So down there you can see, I think that's Lake Mary. I don't know. To be honest, I'm just naming stuff off. But stunning up here. Super windy. Starting to get really hot, so I took off the windbreaker. But let's go finish this loop. Finally out of the wind. I spoke too soon. Here we go. We are officially at mountain / peak number 3 for the day. So there's Wolverine. Just took this ridge all the way across. Next up, climb down and head up that one. So we just climbed down from there, and as you could probably tell, we're back in the tree line. So sad, but it is starting to get warm. So I'm glad that able to be in the shade. So I think next up is Mount Evergreen. It's a little detour off. I mean, it's basically right off the trail, but I think since we're here, we might as well do it. So yeah, that'll be number 4. So I'm a big fan of trails like this, where you can kind of just see the trail run all the way along the mountainside. I think it's super pretty, you know, right at the edge of this mountain. And then again back there, we have Patsy and then Wolverine, so we just did that loop. So, almost to Evergreen. Evergreen is just this little guy. It's nothing too crazy, so should be a good way to round off the hike. I believe this is the trail to Evergreen Peak, so seems like it's not that well traveled. Here we are at the top of Mount Evergreen. That was kind of steep, but not that bad. So 4 peaks today. I can see the parking lot for Brighton where I parked down there where I started off the hike. So yeah, almost there. All right, we're now at Silver Lake. I think that's where we started. We kind of went up that way. And now it's flat, and I think just like half a mile or so. So yeah, we're basically done. You know, I thought this part would be easy from Silver Lake parking lot to Brighton ski resort parking lot because it was flat, about a half mile. But this is the worst part. So yeah, great day. I think now time to go get In-N-Out.